Ooh, going live soon. All right, let's get ourselves all set up and ready so that we can all watch together. So, g'day you cheeky dogs. How is everyone going today? I hope you are all having a fantastic weekend so far. Oh, you can hear that delayed feedback there. Hey guys, Vermin. Hey, Amok Stuff, Jude Sir, SpongeBob and Sonic, Victoria Duran. Hello. So guys, what we're going to be doing today, if you've seen the pinned comment, at exactly 12:10, we are going to be watching the episode Puppets. So make sure you got yourself all set up so that as soon as it hits 12:10, you can press play, and that way we can all watch along together. And then at 12:20, or whatever time it is for you, we're going to be hitting play on the episode Space, because those are the two episodes that we missed to do a live stream together. So I'm excited to watch them with you guys, and we can sort of chat about it while we're watching and sort of, you know, talk about how we feel about the episode, amazing things that happened in them, basically. Hey guys, hey. It's so awesome to see that you got everyone wanted to join in. I really many of you asking when the next live stream was going to be. I've really enjoyed doing these. Oh, thank you so much, Andy Knight. I really appreciate that. Oh, awesome as well. But yeah, I really enjoyed doing these live streams with you guys. I think it's a really fun way to connect with you all. And I'm sure some of you might have seen my community tab post about my decision to delete a lot of my season 3B videos, unfortunately. However, as I said, I'm going to be putting up some different videos this week. So I'm going to be putting up my overall review of season 3B in 2 parts. So that'll be out. I'm going to do like a top 10 Easter eggs, top 10 WTF moments. So I want to provide videos for you guys that are still going to be interesting, even though I had to take down my previous videos. So I'm going to have a bunch of content still out this week, all Bluey orientated, but you might have seen I've already uploaded a video as well about how to speak like an Aussie. It's sort of a flashback video, something me and my husband did ages ago that I thought was really funny, and I think you guys might enjoy too. So once this live stream is over, that will be up and we'll have a live chat with that as well. Eleanor Asta, thank you for asking. I am good today as well. Whiplash, call my lawyer. That is a fantastic line from Unicourse. I agree. So make sure you guys have got everything set up so that at 10 past, whatever time zone you're in, you can hit that play button. Oh, 5 a.m. for you. So 5:10, we'll be watching Puppets. Aw, thank you, MuchiTube. I appreciate that. Bia Runch says, even when Stripe and his wife had their conversation about parenting, it felt so real. I agree. Something really amazing about Bluey is that it is real. It is for real life. It's all based on real life experiences from the show's creator, as well as conversations and play and games. So I think that's why we love Bluey so much, is because we can see so much of reality inside of it. I am good, Victoria Duran. Thank you for asking. Oh, Faye Hassan, thank you so much for saying you love my videos. And Hippie64, oh, I'm your biggest fan too. Thank you. You have no idea how much, guys, this support really means to me. Like, it's just an absolute dream to be able to be doing videos like this. Hello, MuchiTube. Oh, okay. Carrie Singh asked my favorite bandit persona. Oh, I mean, Telemachus is always pretty good. Bevan in the episode Pool, episode Swim Lessons, I think it was. I like Bevan. He was funny. Vermin, when can we expect another video about your life in America? Fantastic question. So obviously this month has been very Bluey themed, but what I would like to do in July is still have some Bluey theory videos that I've got planned to come out, as well as a few other animated ones like Jurassic Park, Camp Cretaceous, which I love. I think that's an awesome show. But I also want to do a couple of like my life in America, as well as me and my family traveling to Brisbane, Australia, which is what we will be doing at the end of July. So I think most likely those videos might be on our second channel, Mixed and Nerdy. So if you're interested in that, as well as maybe a Bluey haul video or like my Bluey collection, I'll have that on Mixed and Nerdy. So make sure you go check out that channel too. 2:04 Bray. Thank you for joining us. Wait, is that 2 o'clock in the morning or 2 in the afternoon? I hope it's 2 in the afternoon. Oh my gosh. Swim school. Thank you, Bray for, I couldn't remember. I'm like, swim lessons? No, that's not right. It was swim school. The one unfunny man asked me, what is my opinion on Unicourse? For those of you who managed to see my breakdown of the episode Puppets before I pulled it, it reminds me so much of Aggro. Aggro was this insane character basically back in the 90s that was on morning TV, and Unicorse is absolutely a parody of him. Wafer Cone, can we one day get an Aussie Girl Margie origin story? I mean, sure, I'd be more than happy to do something like that. YouTube, I hope you're not crying. What's going on? Madeline Man, you're so nice. Thank you so much. You're so nice for saying that. Gabe asked me, what is my favorite episode? Overall from all of Bluey or just season 3B? From season 3B, I don't know. Tradies was such an awesome episode and had so much in it. That video took me so long, guys, so long. I plan on splitting that video, obviously creating a new video, but I'm gonna do like the top like 50 Easter eggs and the top 50 Australian references in it. So that'll be like 2 separate videos. I wanna make something that's interesting for you guys to watch, especially if you'd seen the original video. I wanna make something different so you're not, just rewatching the same thing. BC Ranch, would Bluey as a mum be like Chili or Bandit, do you think? Maybe Bandit. I can see Bluey being a bandit and Bingo being a Chili. Kerry Singh, would you say the decider was accurate? Yes, so accurate, especially the fact that Queensland won. That's very accurate. Queensland has had the most wins ever. We went on a massive like 7-year winning streak at one point. Who have we got here? Victoria Duran, who's your favorite Bluey character? Muffin, love Muffin. Gary, when did you start YouTube? 1 year ago. Well, I mean, a year and a few months ago, basically. So if you've seen some of my earlier videos, you'll notice I did a lot of like reaction videos to like US stuff and then kind of like some Australia versus US kind of content with my husband. And then Bluey came along into our lives. Okay, the one unfunny man asked, do you think we'll get an episode about Chili and Bandit's wedding? Like the picture from Puppets where Rad falls into the pool. I'm not sure if we'll get the full episode, but I think we might get some flashback scenes, and I think the Rad falling into the pool might just come as like a quick flashback scene. Someone had made the comment of maybe Brandy pushed him into the pool. I think that would be so funny if that was the case. Okay, I love how Bluey has a real middle name while Muffin doesn't. Muffin Cupcake Healer. Yeah, I think that was kind of maybe a little bit of a play on like Stripe and Trixie as parents and their choice of names versus like Bluey and Bingo and their choice. So obviously they were honoring Nana and her name. But I don't know, maybe Socks might have a realistic middle name. We don't know. Could be to do with maybe Trixie's mother. That would be really cool. Favorite auntie of Bluey? Brandy, Trixie, or Frisky? I guess Frisky is technically a godmother, but she counts really as like an aunt. Trixie, I love Trixie. I think she's really funny. Hang on, I'll just get my glasses. Vermin asked, do we know when 3C is being released? Most likely the end of the year. So I actually have 8 still images for season 3C. So this week I will be doing a 3C predictions video based on those 8 stills, as well as some other information that Joe Brum has said in an interview about what other episodes are coming. So we can kind of guess what 9 out of, I think it's 15 episodes that we have left. We can kind of guess what we'll get for those. So I'll have that video out this week for you guys. Oh, Madeline Man, thank you. I love my hair too. It's been really fun getting to change the colors of it. Oh, thank you guys for saying you enjoy my videos. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, so I guess like a little fun thing insight into my life. So you'll notice in this video that's coming out after this live stream that I have like the white blonde hair in it. So I had white blonde hair for ages, and then when I found out that I was having a baby girl, I decided to color my hair pink, basically, to celebrate it. Yes, I realize you don't have to have colors for genders, but pink and yellow are my 2 favorite colors, and I just wanted to do something that would celebrate it, so that's why I decided to dye my hair pink, and then I've been sort of doing a bit of purple with it now as well. Oh, Alex, thank you for messaging me on Instagram. Oh yes, guys, so if you don't know, I just kind of recently created an Instagram for this account, Aussie Girl Margie. I'm also doing a giveaway. So there's a giveaway on the video The Decider here on YouTube, but I'm also doing the same type of giveaway on my Instagram. And only, I think, because my Instagram's quite small, only like 10 people have commented. So if you want a chance to win a Bluey or Bingo plush, definitely go check out my Instagram account because you have a pretty high chance there of probably winning. So don't forget to go check that out. I love my cat. How are your kids? My kids are good. They are, well, my son's attempting to nap, but he's turning kind of into that muffin phase of life where he's resisting the nap. Oh, guys, it's 12:09, so make sure you get yourselves all ready for the episode Puppets, because as soon as it hits that 12:10 mark, we're going to be pressing play. So I'm just going to put my headphones on so I'm ready. Brandy is like my aunt, says Hippie64. Oh, I hope she's okay. BC Runch, I agree. I'm a 30-year-old as well, and Bluey is insanely unique. So unique. Unicos, what's your favorite food? Children. Ah, that's so good. Why do you think Bingo becomes one with the onesie? That one on Funny Man asks. Oh, it's 12:10. Ready, guys? We're gonna press play. 3, 2, 1. Play. So we can chat while the intro is on, of course. Loading. Here we go. All right, mine has started to play as of now. So I can chat with you guys while it's playing. Okay. This theme song is just so iconic. My family is good, Victoria. Thank you for asking. All right, I hope everyone's pressed play. The intro is just about finished for me. Yeah, all the adults are very real. Pretzel might have been scared of Winton. All right, puppets. We've got Brecky. Oh, I love in the background. I don't know if you guys noticed, you can hear the birds. Super typical of Australia. King Copper, I don't know about Pretzel. Maybe he was scared of Winton. I love Unicos. I think he's really funny. The tick from your own hair bit though, that was interesting. Unicos is a grub. Did you guys notice that Chattermax in the background when you first watched it? Because I know like it took me a little bit and all of a sudden I was like, wait, hang on a second. Blue Bears as well. That reference I was never really sure on, but I did love like this 80s montage scene of like all the pink. Hey Michi, what's your question? The 3 girls waving in the decider, they were waving at Bingo. I love Unicos. Hey Toots, and then does like the shoulder shaking thing. So typical. Would anyone here marry Unicos? I make stuff. How do you watch? We're watching on ABC iView, so you can either watch it on your laptop or your phone. You can use a VPN to watch it if you're outside of Australia. Teeth combing, showers. I think this is, I don't know. Oh, wait, here. I think Blue Bear is a reference to Bear in the Big Blue House. Oh, it could be Carrie Singh. That's a pretty good reference. It could be that. Okay, I love how Unicos asks, like, do I eat the toothpaste? Because young kids, that's what they do. That's what my son does. All he wants to do is eat the toothpaste. I love Bingo too. She's so funny. If Chili was about to eat the broccoli, does that mean she eats healthy? Yeah, we know Chili's a pretty healthy person. Hey, Julian's random project. Why do I have to? This picture of Mum. I love that it had all those Sydney references, and you can see her tummy. Like, it's round, and there's no grey fur. She's got a little bit of extra fur down the bottom. That's absolutely, she's pregnant with Bluey in that picture, hands down. No doubt about it. All right, guys, chill out in the chat, chill out. We're talking about Unicos here. Haha, plot twist, Unicos marries the broccoli. That would have been pretty funny. This episode took such a turn, I feel like, at this point when they like became more meta about like the puppet being controlled by Bennett. Because I thought this was just going to be about, you know, like healthy habits, which obviously was not what Puppets was about. Oh, Unicos is using Bluey's toothbrush. We know because she has the chunky chimp one. Thanks, Gary. Victoria Duran, we're watching on the ABC iView website or app, depending on how you want to watch it. I don't know about the unnamed character King Koopa, sorry. this meta talk about like Unicorse being a puppet. I should have gotten a clue because the title isn't puppet, it's puppets. That extra, the plural. I should have realized what was going on. The time on my clock is 12:15, guys, just in case you're wondering. Bauxite. I love that they did like an archaeology joke for that. So random. Julian's Random Project, we were talking about when Chili was pregnant with with Bluey, sorry, not Bandit. Chili was pregnant with Bluey in the picture for puppets. My life is a lie. The picture of the wedding. I loved those dog bone collar cufflinks. Oh, that was such a cool little extra thing. Oh, and I just noticed then the bow tie falling off him. That was a cool animation addition. It's the details in Bluey that are so amazing. Unicorse can't read question. I think it's just a joke that Unicorse can't read because he's a puppet. I love that all the girls have like their own voice for Unicorse as well. This is amazing. That would be funny to see Unicorse singing None of Your Business by Salt and Pepper. King Koopa, I think so too. Wow. I love that Chili gives him a kiss. This scene. How can you be sure you're not a puppet? I thought they were just going to end it here. But this fourth wall break and the music as well. So I think I'd mentioned this in my original breakdown video. Someone managed to figure out the time lapse and it was like 2 or 3 hours basically. It took them to make this one tiny scene. So it's just insane how long it takes them to make Bluey, guys. And also this is Joe Brum's hand, so that's really cool. Yeah, the end scene was great, Ember Fire. Just so cool. The weird dream thing. Oh, so amazing. The broccoli for the end credits picture. Yeah, guys, I think it was just like, hang on, I'll take these off properly. Like, Puppets was just so beautiful and yeah, not what I was expecting at all, basically. Like I said before, I initially thought that what was going to be happening was a lesson about like, you need to have good manners and eat your stuff to get what you want, basically. Which obviously was not. It's like, you know, are we all controlled by someone else? What did you guys think though? What did you think the lesson of Puppets was? All right, let's see what we've got going on in the chat. Yeah, now I want broccoli. Yeah, broccoli's not bad. Yeah, that one unfunny man says, Bluey literally destroys the fourth wall at the end of Puppets. Yeah, it's just, I was not expecting it. Hey, I don't know if you guys were, but again, they give us little hints at the start of each episode about what's gonna go on. And for this one, they didn't really hint at all the fourth wall breaks, but they did with the title by putting the S after Puppets. Should have known, like otherwise, you know, there would have been 2 puppets, not just Unicorse. Gosh, this is funny. King Copper asks, does Bandit cook better than Bob? I'm not sure. We haven't seen any evidence to show. I don't think we've really seen Bandit cook except for really in the episode The Barbecue. Yeah, from memory, that's about the only one I can think of. Don't worry about using correct grammar on YouTube, it's fine. All right, guys, so it's 12:18 my time, so make sure you get yourself set up to watch the episode Space, because that's going to be our next one. There we go. I'm just going to make sure I've got mine all set up with the volume low. There we go. Okay, I'm ready for Space. Hope you guys are too. We've got about another minute and a bit before we watch it. But Bob doesn't cook. He might have passed away. That's true. We don't know what happened to Grandpa Bob. Again, that's a theory I have that we might find out something about him in season 3C. I don't think they're going to address it, but I think the wedding episode, most likely we're going to see Grandpa Bob rock up, basically, for it. Glambox gotcha. If Unicorse tried to cook, then he'd burn the healer house. Yeah, I feel like that could be like a funny scene, like him trying to cook and it just turning into an absolute mess in the kitchen. All right, quick question then. Out of the episode Puppets in Space, which one did you guys prefer? Because we're about to watch Space real soon. Carrie Singh, imagine if Bandit sang Single Ladies, especially with the reference from Smoochie Kiss. Yeah, that would have been so funny. They would have had to pay for the copyright of that, but that like little like dance move, Hey Single Ladies, really, really great reference. Sanitations Unlimited says, I think Bob is a stepdad. That is a possibility, absolutely. All right, guys, it's hit 12:20, so earphones on, and I'm going to press play on Space so we can watch Space together. 3, 2, 1. All right, we've got our intro going on. So we can have a bit of chat while the intro is going. Faye Hassan, my favorite episode is Dance Mode, especially the music at the end. Yeah, Dance Mode was an amazing episode. It was really funny, and so many memes came out of that too. Yeah, BC Ranch, I like when Chili's dad overheard her concerns and realized that it was time for him and the girls to slow down. I agree too. All right, so we've got our opening scene now of Space is coming on. We've got the kids deciding on their roles. Navigator, Captain. Eskia, what does the chief scientist do? Tries to figure out everything. This season really did this a lot where they literally spelled out what the lesson was going to be for the episode. Okay, now make sure you're watching Mackenzie's face when they're talking about what a black hole is. You can see it changing on his face and it triggering that memory for him. And there's no aliens on Mars. I love that Jack did the title. I thought Mackenzie might have done it, seeing as it really is kind of centered on him. But I think it's underrated how much Jack supports Mackenzie in this episode. Like he sort of realizes what's going on and he's really supportive of him. And then Rusty is Rusty, just always willing to come save the day. King Cuppa, which kid sitting down at the beginning of what episode? Yeah, I love the fourth wall break from Jack saying, they're called asteroids. Again, massive fourth wall breaks in this part of the season, 3B. Why are the kids sitting down in space? Because they're in a rocket ship. He's not on the end of it. I love that Rusty is like, straight away, I'm going out to save him. There's so many references to 2001 Space Odyssey, the movie, in this. So many. On the grass, I'm not sure what they're doing on the grass. They're probably just playing at that start intro scene. Now, do you guys see in the background here, Rusty? He's doing the push-ups. This also is a reference to 2001 Space Odyssey. You see them doing workouts in the background. Ooh, Mark. I do think Bandit maybe is using the same hand movements for Sean and Unicos. We're preparing for launch. 3, 2, 1. Rat Family, no. Bluey Season 3 won't be on Disney Plus until 2023. Oh, this scene where like Mackenzie tells the boys what's going on. Jack, such a smart kid. He realizes that Mackenzie's doing things on purpose. So amazing. I love that Rusty does this. Like he says, like, you know, I don't think we can pretend to leave you alone. I love the support that Jack and Rusty give Mackenzie here. Love it. The One on Funny Man says there was another pilot in 2016 about Bluey riding on the singing band and pushing her too hard. Yeah, I heard about that pilot too, and they got rid of it because it was not kid friendly. And I feel like this scene here where Mackenzie is telling Duditron to change course, like this is when we really see Jack. He understands what's going on. I love it. I love the support. King Copper, I'm not sure what he was holding on the projector. I know, I wish you could all see season 3 on Disney Plus soon as well. Guys, the animation for this, like showing the tire in, I guess, the black hole and the fence going over it, So cool. Someone on Reddit was the one who figured out that this looks like an actual black hole with the fence representing the light going around a black hole. So cool. The symbolism, yes, Carrie Singh. Symbolism in this is amazing, as well as in this slide. Dudatron. King Cuppa, what was the question about the terriers and Mackenzie? I love that Mackenzie at this point also realizes like he can do this himself. And again, that Rusty's accepting. He's like, yeah, that's what he wants to play. Honestly, these three boys as best friends, I love it. Absolutely love it. I'll be so excited when this comes out in season 3 as well for you guys. None of this. Jack sort of knows to push Rusty in the right direction. Asking if he really wants to leave without him. I love, again, guys, I really can't get over these 3 boys. I love it. And just toddler Mackenzie. Oh, so cute. I love Mackenzie's mom's voice. Julian's random project. I agree. I'd love to see a Terriers episode. Also, I wasn't expecting Calypso to be in this episode the way that she was. Were you guys? Also, this transition scene of like the girls being aliens and it being like all this like candy colored background and then the quick change to it being like more dull when he comes back through the black hole. That's really cool. Their wings were weird. King Copper, this is a good Bob Burgers joke. Might Bandit have a restaurant called Bandit's Burgers? I don't think so. We know he's an archaeologist. He's too busy doing that. I love they're doing like that crew check to like make sure that everyone is present and ready to move on. Mackenzie's like, yep, I'm here. And he's ready to go. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, that episode Space. I don't know, when I watched this with my husband and my son, like my son was like semi into it. He was like, meh. But my husband, he watched it and he's like, I'm not sure what's happening. And I didn't know either until we saw like Mackenzie going in through the slide, and then I kind of realized it was like an abandonment separation anxiety kind of issue. But like I said in my breakdown for this, I think you need to really watch it 2 or 3 times to see everything that's going on and like all the little details that they put into it with the script and how Mackenzie looks. Yeah. Bluey is the best, guys. I do agree. That one on Funny Man. At least Bluey, Indy, and Chloe do a little appearance in space. Yeah. There's a still image of them where they're like pretending to do like arm farts like the Terriers. I'm going to chat about it a bit in my season 3C predictions, but I think we'll get an episode with just those 3 girls maybe as well. Kind of to parallel this with just the 3 boys, I think. Someone asked, was Snickers confused when Winton showed his powers? I think they were all pretty confused. But that was like, again, a really fun like alternate dimension kind of story. BC Ranch asks about Bandit's brothers letting him get it over missing mini cereals. The episode Fairy Tales. Yeah, that was kind of funny. That's a really boy thing. Or maybe just sibling thing to do, I think. Just throw like your younger sibling under the bus. Faye Hassan asks, have you seen Back to the Outback? It's on Netflix. No, I haven't, but I'll go check it out. Thank you for mentioning it. Oh, thank you, Victoria Duran. I appreciate that. Carrie Singh says, stories had me all the way messed up. Yeah, stories and Puppet were both very full-on kind of, I don't know, episodes. Like, they were so meta. Mark McClanahan, what's the next episode after The Decider? So there'll be 3C, and we'll be seeing that most likely, I think, at the end of the year, because I think they always plan to have the whole of season 3 come out this year. I'm not really sure what's going to be happening in the very first episode we get there, but we do know we're definitely getting the wedding. And I think that will be the season finale for season 3. Where do we go? Oh, okay, we've got a few people who have to head off. That's okay. Catch you guys later. Okay, what have we got? Coco, Jessica. As an adult, it seems small, but as a kid, it's everything. Yeah, I agree. Like, a lot of the things we see in Bluey, again, we can relate to as both children and as adults because it's something that we've all been through, I think. The One Unfunny Man. Basically, Stories is about Winton becoming an immortal god. Yeah, that's kind of like the subplot of it, but I mean, Winton was the MVP for that episode. Yeah, so my video, the flashback one of like me and my husband, or me trying to teach my American husband how to sound more Australian, like Bandit and Chili, that'll be out, I think it's at, what, 12:45 my time, so in about 15 minutes. But I'm going to chat with you guys for about another 5 minutes, so feel free to ask me any questions, as long as they're appropriate, I will answer them. So you can just throw them there in the chat. Ember Fire. One of the reasons I like Bluey is because it's something both adults and kids can relate to. Same. I think Joe Brumm really did a great job of saying he was making a child's animated show, but really making a family or adults animated show as well. How old am I? I'm in my 30s. Basically had kids around the same time Chili had kids. Carrie Singh, do you think anyone on Bluey is LGBTQIA? Apologies. I don't think there's any specific signs of it yet. I did mention that there's the possibility that maybe Brandy could be a character that they might choose to represent that. I don't think it's something they're going to do maybe until season 4 if they decide to do it. And I hope that they do, because again, representation matters. Like, just because you don't want to think it exists doesn't mean it doesn't exist, so it should also be seen. The more we see things, the more we realize that they're perfectly fine and normal. So I think that they should do it, but I don't think it will happen until season 4 probably. Tyler the Bluey fan, what do I think about Rusty? I love Rusty. I think he's a great character, and he's Rusty's like the knight. Like, he's the knight in shining armor. He wants to save people, help people, make them happy kind of thing. Oh, Faye Hassan, I know the show you're talking about, Back to the Outback on Netflix. It's like Madagascar. Yes, I know the one you're talking about. I've seen bits and pieces of it because my son's watched it with my husband. BC Ranch, I feel like Brandy is a race and infertile. Yeah, and the main theory is that she's infertile. Yeah. Yeah, Sanitations Unlimited says every character grew so much in this season. Yeah, so much. I think that's something that we've seen a lot in season 3 is they're aging everyone up basically and showing us a lot more depth in their personality, from Wendy and Judah all of a sudden going bald and us seeing a different side to them, as well as seeing the girls all have birthday parties and age up in age. Even Muffin we've seen get older. I think that's something they really wanted to try and do for this. That One Unfunny Man, what will be the next Watch Along Party episodes? Great question. I've really enjoyed doing this with you guys. I'm going to try and figure out like the best time to do one. I want to try and do at least one live kind of watch along each week. So we might go back and maybe do a couple, like just start from the beginning and do some season 1 episodes. So that way everyone around the world can watch no matter where you are. So maybe between now and when we get 3C, we might do a couple of like maybe 2 a week watch alongs from season 1 and season 2. So that way we can all just get together and chat about it all. And, you know, as we find out more information, we can talk about it. Emily Davis, I like the hotel episode and the family barbecue and wagon ride episodes. Yes, wagon ride was so educational for me as a parent. Like the idea of teaching your kid about like make them touch you, you touch them back so you know that you're listening. I've learned a lot of things about being a parent from the show, guys. It's just incredible. Cats Blue 7, what do you think about the season 3 screenshots that didn't appear in these episodes? So I've got all 8 of those. I'm going to be doing a season 3C predictions based off those 8 still images. I'm going to show you guys what they are. That will probably be out maybe in about 2 or 3 days time. I'll drop that video. Star Film Studio, not to worry that you don't have a VPN. Our next live watch along is going to be season 1 episodes. We've just decided. Rat Family, my mama says that she relates to Bluey so much. Yeah. I mean, I feel the same as your mum. Me and my husband relate to it so much. And he's American and he relates to it too. So it's not just like an Australian thing. Michael Stewart, is Bluey's school a real place or is it just mainly fiction? So it is based off a Steiner style school. There's one that's in the Gap that's actually technically not far from Bluey's house. But the one they have in the show is like an hour's drive away. The Glasshouse Mountains is outside of Brisbane. So I don't know how the suburbs in Bluey work or how fast they can drive their cars, but driving an hour each day to get to kindy or preschool, whew, that's a far, far distance. Hey, Tyler the Bluey fan. Julian's Random Project, lol, Bluey, parenting book. Honestly, they could release a Bluey parenting book and I'd buy it in a heartbeat. I'd buy it for my friends because, yeah, it just teaches you so many good ways to react to children's emotions. And I think that's so important. Yes, I'm in Merid. I asked Geoff Bush about the music for season 3 part 2 and he told me they might put it out in a future album. Yeah, I think they will too. I think there's too many amazing moments. I think they'll definitely have a second album for sure. Sanitation's Unlimited. For me, The Creek hit different. Yes, I feel like The Creek is one of the most underrated episodes, and for me, it reminds me so much of my childhood growing up in Queensland. Yeah, that is one of like my special episodes as well. What was it? Rudley D. Sometimes I wonder this show manages to get away with some of their jokes. See, in Australia, these would be perfectly fine. We're not as censored as America is or other countries, I feel like. So it's sad sometimes seeing how much Bluey gets censored. Victoria Duran asks, who's your favorite character that from Bluey's friend group? I mean, I initially really liked Coco, but after the episode Stories, I'm not a fan of Coco. But now maybe Winton. I don't know, Winton's fantastic. So is Rusty. It's a mixture between Winton and Rusty. But maybe Jack too. Oh my gosh, it's too hard to decide. Ooh, Carrie Singh, do you think Bluey will get a musical episode? Yeah, I could totally see that happening. Maybe not until later on, like maybe season 4, season 5, because usually that's something that they do like once shows have been going on for a really long time. But yeah, I think we'll probably get a musical episode because there's too many people on that who are singers, so. Also, Dad has a parenting book in Burger Shop, but he doesn't need it, says Gillian's Random Project. Yeah, I love Bob's Burgers, actually. That's a really good show, too. Faye Hassan, is Muffin younger than Bingo? Yes, she is. So Muffin is, we've seen her from the age of 3, turning age of 4 in season 3, and Bingo's gone from 4 to 5. So Muffin's like a year and a bit younger than her. All right, guys, it is 12:36 my time, so I am going to head off because I got to go check on my little Bluey and Bingo themselves. But I'm going to be, dropping sort of an older video, so you guys will see me with like my white hair in it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. It was something really fun that me and my husband did, me trying to teach him how to speak like an Aussie. I'm curious if you guys think he ends up sounding like Bandit or if he sounds more like someone from the UK. Maybe Winton's dad, he sounds a bit more like. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the chat for that anyway. And again, this week I'm gonna have my Bluey review video out, some top 10 Easter eggs, WTF moments, top Aussie references, and my predictions for season 3C with the screenshots we've basically seen from that. So that's what we've got to look forward to this week. I'm gonna try and organize a live stream for next weekend where we can watch some Bluey season 1, but check my community tab and don't forget the giveaways. There's a giveaway on the Decider video here on YouTube and a giveaway on my Instagram, Aussie Girl Margie. The giveaway picture for that is Bandit in his like yellow and green from the Decider. So make sure you go check that out and good luck to everyone. I'm gonna be announcing the winners for that on Friday and Saturday. So best of luck in winning a Bluey or Bingo plush. And I will see all of you amazing cheeky dogs later. Mwah! Bye.